Also, I'll let this music continue before I continue. Yeah. This doesn't make any sense to me. Stronger hardware, wider view screen, and all that, and yet they lower the field of view. Who knows, maybe the Xbox 360 is...
Lifeboat detected. No sign of survivors.
Thank you for interrupting me once again.
Sir. There are supplies and weapons all over the place, but I can't find any bodies. Maybe somebody made it out of here alive.
Nope. Health is full. Yeah, as I was saying, who knows? Maybe the Xbox 360 is just proportionally weaker for its generation than the Xbox was for its generation. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, neither does having a narrower field of view for widescreen native games than you did years prior with 4.3 native games. Also, for whatever reason, I feel like taking or going through this one first.
Marines are concealed in those rocks.
Stay on target.
Gun him up, man. Gun him down, rather.
There it is.
You know, I'm terribly sorry for the frame rate here, honestly, but I'm honestly going to have to chalk it up to the port just not being that well programmed or optimized or something. It's got to be it. The heat of the CPU and GPU and all that, they're all below the levels where they start slowing down for heat-related issues. My laptop is 3 years old and mid-range for 2009, but it's fine. It greatly outclasses what this port needs. So I don't... And PlayCloud really doesn't use that many resources. Not even close to as many as Fraps does. So it can't really be blamed on that. So I don't know. I don't know any other explanation for the frame rate doing what it does. But such is the way of... well, how pretty much everything on this channel has been forced to be since I got downgraded to only having this computer. Man, that is just horrendous.
Snap out of it. What's going on?
I just can't get over that, how bad that default field of view is. For one thing, and for another, how badly... holy shit. Like 1 millimeter to the right and I would have hit him instead of the shield. Just my luck. And hey, I hit the headshot. That makes up for it, I think. Probably not, but whatever.
Over here.
Vert minus. Horrendous. I mean, you know, I realize much better games like Half-Life and Quake 2 did that sort of thing, or that sort of widescreen rendering as well, but they were at least a lot easier to work with in terms of changing field of view. You didn't need a mod or a hack or anything to do it. You just needed to autoexec.cfg, or in Quake 2's case, just plain FOV XXX in the console. Well, I suppose it's not worth too much complaining.
Whoa, it's him.
I mean, if a brand new modern game did that sort of widescreen rendering, that'd really be worth some complaining.
For me, huh?
Yes, fall back. One man died. Fall back. Ah. Or wait, maybe it's because of the reinforcements. Ah. Ah, goddamn, 3 times in a row. All I needed to do was fire a couple milliseconds earlier. All I needed to do. And I would have hit it. Wow, I am a bad shot. I'm a really bad shot. But at least I admit it. Gotta count for something, right? Well, the AI helped there. That's good.
Taking heavy fire. Who's with me? Don't let him get away.
Really hope my gunner isn't about to die.
That's what I'm talking about. What the?
Don't let that be enough to explode and kill me. Okay, good. Hello. Yeah, this kind of bugs me as well, how much the models clip through the screen in this. Like, I could set Quake 2 all the way up to 140 before, 140 degree field of view before anything even remotely started to clip through the screen.
Ah, there it is. You can run, but you can't hide.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way.
Well,
I
that...
spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near the cliff edge, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Oh, this is gonna fall off. This is going to fall off the cliff, just because... Okay. Close call. Could have sworn that this thing was going to fall off the cliff just because of how awkward the driving controls in this game are. And
Showtime!
it's definitely something I can still complain about because, you know, there's no real way to rebind the driving controls. Just stupid. Developers never do this. Never do this. Steering a vehicle should not be bound to the same controls thing that lets you look around. They should be independent. I'd gladly steer with A and D over and make it through. Yes! Wow, so in addition to doing a hell of a lot better in terms of how many reinforcements I've got left, I did a lot better in terms of not getting this thing stuck in rocks and having to run for ages. Strangely high-resolution cube map. When you zoom in, at least. So did the dropship ever come in and pick anybody up? 'Cause I see all the Marines just kind of sitting here. It's a shame I don't have another vehicle, and it wouldn't matter if I had another vehicle because the AI isn't programmed to be smart enough to know how to drive in this game anyway. Marine ones, at least. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna cheese it. It's gonna take a little bit longer, but I'm gonna kick the gunner off, get another one, who hopefully has more health, and carry on from there. But maybe I'll get Johnson to pop in.
Go, go, go!
No, not you, not you. One of you two. Come on.
Showtime!
There we go. Nah, he needs the evac anyway, if that dropship ever comes in. Who knows, maybe I just horribly bugged the game out. Checkpoint done. Save less checkpoint, even though that doesn't do a thing. Yeah, well, I'm guessing that's pretty much like the exactly same named option in Condemned for the Xbox version. Does literally nothing and serves no purpose in being there. Yeah, I do like the particle effect that's following the truck when you're driving through the water. Yes, I do vaguely know and remember the finger quote proper names for the vehicles, but I don't care. Oh yeah, an alternate entrance to this area.
They're everywhere.
There's some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Oh god, the Covenants have horrendous anti-frame rate weaponry. Run! Into the rock. Yeah, that's a brilliant place to run. Come on, let's go, 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 go.
Didn't even see me.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Chief.
There we go, that's a perfect place to put them.
I'll call in a dropship to pick them up.
Make them count.
That was a headshot.
Yeah, man.
Nice voice acting there, guy. That was a headshot. Oh, yep, that's good. Let's call the recording session a wrap.
More, over here.
I can't remember. Does the sniper rifle in this game penetrate enemies or not?
Over here. Back me up.
I don't know. Maybe it's one of the later Halos. But I certainly wouldn't mind if the sniper rifle penetrated enemies like the spear weapon. Pin them to a wall and such. Honestly, I feel like I'm just wasting sniper rounds shooting the little grunts. I should swap the pistol for this. Grenade, grenade, grenade. Shit, 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 shit. So certainly could have been handled better.
Foehammer's on station and ready for another pickup.
Affirmative, Foehammer. We're ready for dust-off. Approach when ready. We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck.
Alright, I tell you what, the commentary track on the first level at the very least may not have been as good as the first session, but otherwise, I think I'm doing a hell of a lot better. You know, I've actually managed to save some Marines at all of the locations except the first one. Sniper, pistol. Of course, as always, I'm going to save what I think to be the best of these areas for last.
Over here.
Splat.
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
Oh, there just spawned a second one here.
There's no peeking.
Let's see how well my preferred strategy here works
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
with AI buddies.
They're everywhere. Move it, move it.
What I meant to do. Well, I can assume that it's not going to go quite as well. Where did Johnson go? He thought he disappeared for a second there. Bang!
Nice shot.
That was a headshot.
That line again. Just so bad. So badly spoken, badly written. It's just awful. The only thing missing is it being recorded with a really terrible microphone. Like one that makes all the microphones I use sound like, you know, those multi-$100 condenser microphones that a lot of people think you absolutely need to do Let's Plays with high quality. They're certainly good microphones, but unless you're getting paid for it, it's not really worth that big a monetary investment. Of course, you got a good job just getting a whole bunch of money coming in from there, but I'm rambling. That was one of the worst shots in Halo history. I'm gonna claim that now. I don't care about researching any really bad shots. I'm just gonna claim that title without any arguments. Horrible shot. But the only one that spotted me is dead. Which means presumably I'm safe, even though I'm standing out in the open on a giant rock, looking right at me, but he's a moron, so he doesn't know I'm here. Why are you two still standing over there? Come on, join the party, join the fun. Well, that's of course they're standing over there because because I haven't been noticed. To be kind of nice, at least in the sense that, you know, it's helping me sneak around. Even though I think the majority of the sneaking parts are over. Well, no, there seem to be a few more in the area.
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna run back, grab that warthog, get the people in it, and pull it up here. They don't seem to want to move. Too lazy, I guess. It'll make the fight over yonder a lot easier anyway. Come on, y'all, hop in.
More of them! Let's do it! There it is! Let's do it! Whoa!
Didn't even see me.
I don't know if it's ingenious or just plain insanity to be riding in the side of a vehicle firing a sniper rifle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God damn, almost driving off the goddamn cliff because my mouse shut off again. Shit. Smash this thing with a hammer whenever I get a new one. Who knows, maybe I'll put it on video and get a million views because I'm breaking something. Because YouTube likes to not make sense like that. It's not like I'm really wasting ammo like this anyway. Given that the level is almost over.
Back me up!
Your frame rate, you can start being reasonable again anytime now. You know, in all honesty,
We should secure the area before the dropship arrives.
It's secure, it's safe. Look, people are even coming out. Oh wait, there is a grunt. That, who knows? They might be very dangerous. Yeah, I have to say, I'm really glad I decided to start using PlayClaw to record here. It doesn't drop frames like DxTory, and like right now, if I was using Fraps, I'd be worried about the audio levels because the music sounds a bit loud. Very bad placement driving with awkward movement controls. I guess it's gonna make me kill that one last grunt.
Call for an evac.
Never mind.
Roger that. Marines! Assemble for evac! Pronto!
Oh man, it volumetric effect even pops up from the view models. Awesome, just awesome. Yeah, you can bring that ship in anytime now. It really is gonna make me kill that one lone grunt that's laying around back here whining. Thanks for making me waste my time, Bungie. Really
That's
appreciate
the
it.
last of them.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Clearly not.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin.
This isn't in the way, is it? I hope not. Nah, we should be fine.
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust-off.
Showtime!
We should move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission. The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neural implants.
Hit 'em, Marines! Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour!
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to
Well, you know what? I think that's a good stopping point for this session. It's where I stopped last time anyway. And I want to be able to update some other games before I run out of hard drive space. So, yeah, that'll be it for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I really think the first session was better commentary-wise for the first level. This session was definitely better gameplay-wise for the second level. And see you next time in Halo Combat Evolved for the PC with Field of View that is not nauseating.